Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Realtor for Life. I'm your host, Fred Onosorge. I'm a realtor here in Fsbo, Texas, located just south of San Antonio. I service all the San Antonio and the San Antonio area, counties like Atascosa, Wilson, Guadalupe. So if you're looking to buy or sell a property, please give me a call and I'll give you my contact info here in a little while. But what I'd like to talk to you about today is something that's going on here in the current red hot real estate market that is a little bit of a concern for folks trying to sell their home. For sale by owners, Fsbo, Fsbos as we like to call them. Fsbo stands for sale by owner. For me, it also stands for fake savings and blown opportunities. And I'd like to talk to you about a few things and explain to you why it's really, really more advantageous for you to use a realtor. Okay. So the number one reason homes do not sell, whether you're using a realtor or you're not using a realtor, but it happens more with for sale by owners, Fsbos, is pricing. Typically, for sale by owners tend to overprice their homes. They may talk to a family member, a relative, a brother-in-law, a cousin, a neighbor, and they're trying to find out, hey, what did you sell your property for? Well, majority of the time, that person who has just sold their home or their property is probably not going to tell you the accurate number. They're probably going to inflate it just a little bit. So then you're going to obviously base your price on what they tell you. Well, you're going to overprice it or you're going to wish price it. And that's a negative because it's going to get you fewer people to look at it. Most realtors are going to see that if they happen to come across your property with a client and know that you're way, way out of the market. So there's going to be less showings for you to have your house looked at. And those are blown opportunities, right? Remember, you can price your home whatever you want to, and someone can agree to pay that price. But unless it's a cash offer or they can write you a check for it or they got a briefcase full of money, it's got to go and get financed. And if it's going to get financed, it's got to go through a lender, and that lender is going to have it appraised. So let's say you sell your home for $400,000 and other homes in your area are going for $250,000. Well, your buyer's going to put down $80,000 on a conventional loan and they've got to finance $320,000. Well, it's not going to make appraisal. So they're going to come back to you and say, hey, well, you need to lower your price so I can get my loan. And you're going to say, well, you need to put more cash down so you can buy my house. One of those two things is probably not going to happen. Both of those things are probably not going to happen. And you're not going to have your house bought. And it's going to be off the market for a while and you're not going to show it to many people. So again, that's a blown opportunity for you. So let's talk about the real reason most people try to sell their home themselves. Obviously, they want to save that commission. Typically, it's a 6% commission. And people figure, well, why should I pay 6% to somebody to sell my house? They really don't do anything. Well, let's go over a few facts and wipe away a few unknowns that really aren't true. First of all, if you're selling your home by yourself and you come across another realtor, you're going to end up paying 3% to that realtor to bring you a buyer. So there's half your savings already gone you didn't think about, right? That other realtor doesn't work for free and they don't bring you potential buyers for free. So they're working for that buyer as well. And you're simply going to pay that 3% commission to that other realtor. Now you can try to price that into the price of your home, but usually that doesn't work and you're going to end up paying 3%. So for the other 3%, what can you get for that? Why should I use a listing agent for 3% of my sale price of my home? Well, let's talk about a few things a realtor can bring to you, okay? First of all, a realtor that lists your home has probably got a pipeline of potential buyers already sitting there in line. They're in the business. They know people. They know who wants to buy homes, who's qualified, what they're looking for. They've got a whole list of possible clients for your home, okay? Potential buyers for you already. You know, realtors have mass marketing techniques that you don't possess probably. They have market expertise. Again, they have pricing expertise. They can coordinate showings for you. If you work for a living and you can't be home to show your home, or your wife's out running errands for the kids at school and somebody wants to look at your home, if you can't show that home, that's a blown opportunity, right? That buyer's going to go down the street. That realtor's going to put them in another home. Plus, if you do get a contract on your home with a realtor, your realtor can deal with the inspection aspect, the other appraisal aspect, and more importantly, your realtor's going to bring you qualified buyers. They're going to look at that pre-approval letter and they're going to tell you, hey, this looks like the real deal. These look like good folks. Let's get them in here and take a look at your property. So for a small, another 3%, you're going to get all these major aspects a realtor can bring to you. There's other little things they can bring too. There's a whole list of them, but for time constraints, I'm just talking about the important ones, okay? So a realtor showing your home for you, listing your home for you, already has buyers in the pipeline, has the expertise to accurately price your home, to market it, is in that world already, talks to hundreds of people a week looking for homes. your home's going to get shown to a lot more people, and it's going to have a lot more exposure in the marketplace. And it's really what it's all about, right? You want to sell your home and get the most dollar for it. And that's what a realtor does. That's what I do. I want to maximize your opportunity. Now let's talk about some true statistics from the National Association of Realtors about home sellers, what for sale by owners typically sell for, what percentage of home buyers that try to sell their home eventually use a realtor. Let me throw some numbers here at you and let you think about it. According to the 2019 National Association of Realtors profiles of sellers and buyers, the average for sale by owner home sold for $200,000. The average realtor sold home sold for $265,500. Take out the realtor's commission and the seller receives $249,000. $49,000 more dollars than they would have received selling it by themselves. Here's some other interesting numbers. Over 89% of sellers use realtors. And those sellers using realtors receive 99% of their asking price. And over 36% of for sale by owners ended up using a realtor anyway. So when you can put 25% more into your pocket, you can see the wisdom in hiring a realtor and letting them list your home. It's a no-brainer. My job as your realtor is to maximize your opportunity. That home is your investment. You want to maximize the return on your investment, and that's my job. The way I do my business is that every transaction is my transaction. Your concerns are my concerns. Selling a home is what I like to call a life moment. Okay? It's a big deal. It's a big deal to you. It's a big deal to me, and that's how I treat it. I want to maximize the opportunity for all the hard work you put into that home, try to get you every dollar we can. And hopefully when you look back on this life moment, you'll find an enjoyable one, and you'll tell your friends and family, and hopefully they'll give me a call as well. Again, that's why I'm in this business, to make people's life moments enjoyable, to make it an easy process, not a lot of stress, take care of all the hassle for you, and leave you at the end of the day with a smile on your face. Glad you picked me as your realtor, and glad we maximize your opportunity, like I say. Again, that's a life moment, and we ought to all be able to enjoy it. Again, my name is Fred Onosorge. My number is 210-787-0674. My website is arealtorforlife.com, and my email address is fred@dwell-re.com. I've enjoyed you. Hope you enjoyed watching the video today. Again, subscribe if you want to get notifications, so every time I have one come up, you can get it pretty easy. And again, any questions, feel free to give me a call. See you next time.